What's up everyone, welcome to the RA Visuals YouTube channel where you'll always find high quality visuals and high quality tech. And in today's tech adventure, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of components that I tested recently in separate PC builds that made me think, maybe I should take those two things and put them together and make the best budget PC for just over, say, like $800 US, before taxes, of course. That's right, I'm talking about the Intel Core i5-12400F and the AMD RX 6600, two very cost-efficient pieces of PC hardware that not only save you from emptying your entire wallet, but also have the performance to keep you playing modern games at very respectable frame rates for quite some time at 1080p and 1440p. You know what? Speaking of good deals, do you know what else you won't empty your wallet at all? The amazing prices on Windows 10 and 11 activation keys from our sponsor, VIP URCD Key.
Are you tired of that annoying Windows activation watermark on your desktop? VIP URCD Key has you covered with fully licensed codes to activate your favorite games and software. Purchasing your key is super easy. All you have to do is click on the item that you want, click buy to add it to your cart. Once in your cart, you can now enter my promo code RAV20. After adding the promo code, you'll see your savings pop up, and you can then purchase your product with your chosen payment method. Finding and entering your Windows 10 CD key is super easy. All you have to do is go over to your user profile, find your purchase, and click View Keys and Codes to reveal your new CD key. Then all you have to do is go to Settings in Windows, click on Update and Security, click on Activation, and finally click on Change Product Key and paste your new key into the window and click Next. You'll now have a fully licensed version of Windows 10 with no watermark. Check the links in the description to start saving now.
Alright, hopping straight into this, I'm not actually going to be fully building and showing the assembly of the PC. I'm suggesting to you guys in this video because A, I already have an equivalent PC that has basically the exact same specs, and B, I didn't feel like it made sense to purchase an entire new system just to show you guys the performance you'll get out of it. This is especially true since we recently just built a system that included the i5-12400F, and all I had to do was simply swap out the RTX 3050 that was originally in it with the RX 6600 that I also have on hand from another build we just did on the channel recently. And if you're interested in seeing either of these builds, I'll link them down in the description for you. But anyway, on to the system that I think that is an incredible value for you guys that all of you should be able to build right now if you're in this budget range. Let's hop to the computer and check it out.
Alright guys, so what I'm going to show you right here is my interpretation of a great PC for right around the price of $800. So just over $800 before taxes and all that. You can go ahead and grab this PC as well. And as you'll see in the benchmarks here in a little bit, this PC, you know, it gets great performance in 1080p gaming and 1440p gaming in most games too. So if you guys want a PC that'll last you a while and do really well, here's what you're going to be able to get. So as I said in the title and in my last video that I did, we're going to be going ahead and utilizing the i5-12400F, the 6-core processor right here. It's 2.5 gigahertz stock, but then it turbos up to 4.4, I believe. You guys already saw a video. If you didn't, like I said, I'll link it. This processor is amazing in gaming, and with the different graphics card we're going to go ahead and put in this build right here, it's going to do even better. So go ahead and go with that. It's a no-brainer at this price point because it's only $170, so great option there. Okay, moving on to the motherboard. So just like our last build, like I said, we're going to be utilizing a B660 motherboard, and this time we're going to go ahead and go with the B660M DS3H from Gigabyte. This is a very popular board in a lot of budget builds. I've used these a lot before, and I've even actually used a different version of this before in a different build of mine. And these are very cost-effective boards, even with a new generation like this. They have everything you need. They have RGB headers, all sorts of cool stuff. So it's going to be perfectly fine, and comes in on Amazon just at $110. So it's one of the cheaper ones that you can get, but also make sure that it has, 4 RAM slots so you have upgradability. So that's the main thing there. Okay, moving on to memory. So in memory, right now I was able to find you guys a RGB 16 gigabyte kit at 3200 megahertz, CL16, everything I usually look for a standard RAM kit. I was actually able to find you an RGB kit for the same price as non-RGB kits, because right now on Newegg and Amazon, it only it's out of stock on Amazon, but on Newegg, it's only 60 bucks. So a lot of the normal 16 gigabyte kits of DDR4 are the same price. So there you go. Go ahead and utilize that, guys. Get yourself some really cool looking RGB memory and spice up your build a little bit. I feel like that's a good idea. If you don't want to, there's many other options at this price point, like I said, but this is just what I'm going to go ahead and suggest. So moving on to storage. So what I wanted to find here was a good NVMe solid state drive for a 1 terabyte, because it's a great thing to have a 1 terabyte drive as your main system drive. And then if you wanted to add some more space on later, you can always do that. But just having that 1 terabyte lets you install your Windows installation, a couple of games, some programs, and you should be totally fine until you want to go ahead and upgrade and get some more space. So I went with the Silicon Power A60 because it has great read and write speeds. I believe it goes up to like, 2,800 megabytes a second, something like that, which for a nice snappy boot drive, good enough there. And it's only $70 on Amazon right now. So it's one of the most cost-effective NVMe SSDs you can get at a 1 terabyte capacity right now. So that's why I went with it. Okay. Moving on to one of the big things here. Like I said, we're ditching the RTX 3050 and we're gonna go with the RX 6600 8GB and the Challenger version, the same one that I used in my AMD build. Like I said, I'll link that video down below too if you guys haven't seen it. Now, the case here. You guys can do whatever you want in the case slot, but I actually found a really cool one for you guys. It only is $50 right now because it's on a sale on Newegg. So this may change if you guys are watching this, later in the future. But this Roswell Prism case right here, the reason I picked this up and I wanted to put this in the build, it comes with, I think, 4 or 5 already installed RGB fans. It actually has, it might have more in the front there, but it has RGB on the front. It does have a weird top mount construction, but it is all covered by a shroud, so you can't really see anything. And if you may happen to have one of those power supplies that has an RGB fan, that would be kind of cool. You can see it there. The one I'm going to suggest doesn't, but you have that option, like I said. But either way, we're using a micro ATX board, so this actually would work totally fine for you guys because all your stuff will stay out of the way of these bottom fans here. So I was thinking ahead on that, and I feel like it kind of works. Just looking at a couple of these pictures of people that built in it, it doesn't look too bad, and it comes with all these fans already pre-installed for you. So cooling is not going to be too much of a problem, I think, because you guys will notice already before I get to the power supply, I didn't include an aftermarket CPU cooler because you don't need one. You already have one when you buy the i5 12400F. You can just use the Intel stock cooler, save yourself some money, and it will do just fine because you honestly can't really overclock this right out of the box anyway. You got to do a whole bunch of special stuff to make it happen in the BIOS. So if you're going to leave it stock, like most of you probably will, just use the Intel stock cooler and you should be fine. And then for the power supply, I went with an EVGA BQ 600 watt bronze certified power supply. You can go with a better one if you want to. You can go with like a gold rated power supply if you feel like it, if you want to future proof it, future proof. But I have used the BQ 600 watt a ton of times in builds. It's semi modular, so you basically get the two, your CPU and your main 24 pin right here, which you're always going to use, and then you can hook up whatever you need right there. So it saves you cables, dangling around all over in your case. So I always suggest them to people, and at $45 right now, you can't beat that either. So, all right, so that's pretty much it. And you may be wondering, oh, Ricky, where is the Windows installation? That's going to be like another $100, right? Well, I don't put those on here in my builds because, like you saw in the beginning if you watched the ad, I use my sponsor and I always buy my Windows keys from those guys. So save yourself some headache and save yourself some money and go ahead and go to the link down below and grab yourself a Windows 10 or 11 CD key for less than $15. Just go ahead and do that. That way it'll bring this total build price to just like what? $820. All right, hold up right there. So literally as I'm editing the video, this is me in the future right now. Yeah, the 6600 that I just suggested to you guys actually shot up in price to $330, and now the MSI Mech version, which is still a great card, actually has a great heat spreader, everything, is now $274. So go ahead and grab that, and now your build is going to be even cheaper. So there you go. It's under $800 now, guys. You're welcome.
All right, guys, so that is the build. Tell me what you think of it down in the description below. Let me know if you guys would do anything different. Obviously, there's all sorts of parts you can switch in and out with it, but let me know if this was actually a cohesive build that you guys think that you could actually just follow my list and go ahead and purchase, because I like making lists like this to help you guys out especially if you're someone who has no idea where to start. So hopefully, if you're that kind of person, maybe it helped you out. And if so, go ahead and hit that like button so I know it helped you out. And if you did enjoy this kind of content, you want to see me do more of it, or if you want to enjoy my other content, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notifications on so you'll always know when a new video or a new stream is coming out. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'm going to leave you guys with these awesome benchmarks. Enjoy them because I was very stoked on it. I hope you guys are too. So take care. I'll see you in the next video.
The reason why I bought all those. Oh, here we go. Fight. Here's a fight. Oh God, I hate this gun. Holy Jesus. Wow, I'm bad. Yep, I told you guys I suck at this. Shit, what is my thing again? Hostiles. Did you seriously say there's an enemy? Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. Oh my God, I suck. So holding steady at 87, that's good. Oh, Jesus, my team just wrecked him. What was that Robo-Dog did? Sniper battle. What? That was a headshot. Was it not? There it is. There we go. Get wrecked. Got some. Oh. Baddies? Bad boys? Oh, hey. Oh, I hit him. No way. Oh, my Lord. Now, can I hit a guy out the air? That'd be pretty cool. Is that easy to do, or did I just wreck that guy? No way, dude. That was actually pretty funny. There we go. What's a burst? Nice. This is not like Call of Duty, guys. You gotta actually aim and shoot. This game's a lot harder to play. No. Oh, here's one. get one? No, that was killer.